and welcome to Value Chain News Update. I am Nima Nabagadu. The Nigerian Labour Congress NLC has embarked on a 2-day running strike over subsidy removal. According to the organized labour, the strike is expected to make the government reverse its decision. Value Chain TV crew was at the Federal Secretariat to ascertain level of compliance by workers, some of whom said the 2-day running strike is not necessary.
The 2 days running strike has turned something that is laughable. People are not willing to go home. People are in their office. So I don't see no reason why NLC will want to bring a 2-day running strike that they are referring to make people to sit at home. People cannot sit at home right now in Nigeria. The NLC is not necessary. As you can see, in the country, the situation we are facing right now, we just got into a new government. They just got into 100 days in office, and there are so many transformations that they have as an agenda, but it shouldn't affect a normal working person or a civil servant or a personal contractor presently right now in the Federal Secretariat or in the country.
To me, I still believe that they ought to have given the government, some time, because the ministers were just being sworn in, some few days back, and whatever action they expected to be taken should actually be taken by these ministers in the various ministries. And I actually think that the federal government has taken some steps towards alleviating the sufferings. Yeah, I agree with you, there are sufferings on the land, but the government has taken some steps, and I believe that Labour would have, given them some time.
The House of Representatives Committee on Petroleum Upstream recently said it will make a proposal to the federal government on the need to privatize the 4 national petroleum refineries. Value Chain asked cross-section of Nigerians on this proposal. The full reports.
I'm not in support of the government privatizing the refineries. I mean, a big country like Nigeria, why should it be that a whole country as big as we are, we can't even afford to make our refineries work? It has to be maybe given to an individual. I don't support it at all. What I think the government should do, try and make our refineries to start working so that it will ease the suffering of the masses. The Nigerian populace are suffering. By the time you give it to an individual, it's a private business. So the person has to make gain. He's not going to run that business on a loss. But when the government of the country has a refinery for itself, whatever that is coming up, it will cushion the effect. We are an oil producing nation, and we don't even have a refinery. Who does that?
If they privatize it, in other words, there will be a competition. You understand? And in any market that there is a competition, you discover that everybody will put all his best to make sure he wins the heart of the people. So in such a case, it will be a beneficiary to the citizens of that country. So it is better, it's being given a chance to be privatized.
The Nigerian Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative, NETI, has said that the federal government earned 814.59 billion naira from the mining sector from 2017 to 2021. In a report, the agency said there has been a consistent increase in revenue to the Federation account year on year, citing the 193.59 billion naira recorded in 2021 as the highest in the last 15 years. Launching the report, the NETI Executive Director, Oji Ogbonnaya Oji, said the 2021 Solid Minerals Report considered, identified, coordinated, and reported all revenue and investment flows to and from the government in the solid minerals sector. The 12th NETI report includes actual payments from the 1,214 companies involved in the industry and income from 3 government agencies, as well as the amount of minerals produced, used, and exported by the industry. The Minister of State for Gas, Felipe Eco, says Nigeria has the potential to increase gas production to more than 5 billion cubic feet per day by 2030. Speaking at the Gas Tech Conference at Singapore, Eco also revealed that the country has access to the capital needed to expand production without disclosing further details. He said 2022-2030 has been declared a decade of gas and determined to attain 5.5 billion cubic feet of daily production. The United Arab Emirates Carbon Alliance has signed a non-binding letter of intent with the Africa Carbon Market Initiative's Advanced Market Signal to combat climate change. The alliance pledged to purchase $450 million worth of African carbon credits by the year 2030. Thanks for watching the Value Chain News Update. I am Yemina Bagudu. Good evening.